When a dish is quick to make, I feel like I speak faster and like I'm acting fast. I'm like, yes, what's the next? It's like sense of urgency is kicking in only if my steak will open. Oh my gosh, I need to lift more weight. I can't even get this. Hi, I'm Yuna. Welcome to your favorite recipe. Today, I'm going to show you a 5-minute Korean bulgogi recipe. And it's so easy. If you don't know bulgogi, that's one of the most traditional and the most popular dishes in South Korea. Our main ingredient here, ribeye steak. And of course, I have my recipe. Just like a lot of Korean recipes, nobody really writes down the how-to, like the exact measurements. So I had to do that. And thankfully, it's all saved and I'm going to share my secret recipe with you. Before I actually get to touch my raw meat, I'm gonna prepare our vegetables first. Cut the stems off and find the thin slice here. All right, grab them together, line them up, and we go to town on this. We're making the sauce first, because once that gets chopped up, all I need to do is just heat it up and put the sauce on top of it, and that is kind of it. So this is new. I'm still getting used to working with this, but it's starting to grow on me. It's like really easy to actually clean, so I loved it. So I got lots of garlic cloves. And to your preference, you can have only 4, and I've got right now about 6 of them. I like my Korean food on the extra garlicky side. Just press in. Perfect. Okay, let's move on to our sauce. 2 tablespoons of our soy sauce. And then we have 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. Very earthy taste and smell to it. And Korean food almost always has sesame oil along with soy sauce. Yes. All right, so 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, which, okay, here we go. I'm gonna use this wide mouth. You're like, wow, that is like so huge, like a Costco size. Yes, because it's so little. That's about a tablespoon. It looks like a lot, and I go through this, I would say, once a month. So, oh man, of course, we need a little bit of sweetness. So, 2 tablespoons of sugar, or I'm actually using honey. I like honey because everything is already wet. We do have our green onions to add that. All right, that took 2 minutes. Now, I got a non-stick pan over medium-high heat. While that's preheating, I got my meat, salt, pepper. Great. Again, salt and pepper. All right, so I don't want to dirty my hands, so I'm just using my tongs. Do this. So, you're probably looking over here at my meat tenderizer, and I am going to use it, but only after I cut into slices. So here you go. So I'm gonna put that aside because I got some tenderizing to do, actually. And with steak, I actually like using spiky part because it's thicker. I think I should create like a whole episode of like Yuna tenderizing meat, takes her anger out. All right. Woo! I'm like starting to break a sweat. Okay. So there you go. We're gonna just grill, quickly put all our meat. You can worry about spreading this once it hits the pan. And what'll happen is, as the steak is grilling or cooking, yes, Add all of that green onions. And right away, just put our, smells so beautiful. Sounds amazing too. Wow, gorgeous. And I'm gonna turn up the heat just a little bit to our highest because you don't wanna cook this too long and the sauce is already thick, and as it evaporates, it's gonna create even thicker sauce. I think it's my husband's favorite. What is it like? One of the ways to win a guy's heart is through food, and this was it. So single ladies out there, try this, and single men out there, try this to win her heart through her stomach. Sounds weird, but you know what I mean. All right, so we are here for, I would say 1 minute, but not more than that, because the difference between 1 minute and 30 seconds is like huge when it comes to cooking steak. As soon as I don't see any blood on the exterior surface, and I want to be able to see that like it's about to caramelize, that type of color, I know it's done. Oh my gosh, smells so good. Just like this. That took 5 minutes. The sauce will take 1 minute. Cutting the meat and tenderizing it, if you can't buy the thinly sliced meat, that'll take what, 2 to 3 minutes? And the cooking will take 1 minute on your highest heat. So that is all, and it is time to eat.